Most sprinters lift like bodybuilders, then wonder why they're still slow. Because you don't need more curls as a sprinter. You need to move weight that makes you faster. So I'm breaking down the 5 strength exercise movements that every serious sprinter needs in their program. Speed starts in the weight room, and I'll prove it. Welcome back. My name is Lawrence Ella Johnson. I'm a professional sprinter, NCAA All-American, Big Ten champion. I recently just placed top 10 in the U.S. in the 100-meter dash. I've ran 10.0 a couple of times this year. I've touched 9 seconds a couple of times this year. And I've also worked with athletes on a one-to-one basis. This past year, every athlete who joined our group that stayed past 6 months had at least one PR in all of their events. So I'm not telling you just some random fluff. I'm telling you what actually works for me and the athletes that I work with on a one-to-one basis. I've seen this over and over and over. The wrong strength program will keep you slow, but the right one, it becomes your secret weapon. So these are the 5 best lifts for sprinters and exactly how to use them. Exercise number 1 is your power clean. And I get it. People are scared of it. It's complex. It takes time to teach. But if you want to be explosive, this is absolute king. And here's why. It trains rate of force development, the speed at which you can produce force. And it's what makes the violence that you need on the ground, off the blocks, or even off the starting line. It teaches you how to move under load, and it's exactly what happens in the early execution of acceleration phase for training. So here's a quick coaching tip. Pull the bar fast, don't muscle it, catch it clean, keep your elbows high, and reset after each rep to train this precision. Here's how you program power cleans. 3 to 4 sets of 3 reps once or twice a week. Do it early in your session, right after your sprint work, or before your squats. And number 2 is your back squat, but not just heavy quarter squats that you see in the mirror. You need full range of motion squats. You need to also have partial squats done right though. So here's why it matters. It builds pushing strength. And if you know anything about me, pushing is part of the core 4 of sprinting that I talk about all the time with the athletes in my one-on-one group. Right? You can really only get faster by executing these core 4 things correctly, which is patience, posture, power, and pushing. It's that simple. Anything else you hear is just jargon, and it's really just crap from an experiential standpoint of a sprinter. So this helps you train the hips and the trunk to stay stable through impact. This teaches you how to get out of those deep positions with power, just like that second or third step in acceleration. So here's how you program it. Early in the season, maybe 1 time a week, focus on full range, moderate to heavy squats. In the season, you can do maybe 1 time a week of box squats or partials where you control. So that is box squats or partial squats with 3 to 5 sets of 4 to 6 reps. These need to be heavy, but also clean. Number 3 will be your barbell step-ups. This might be one of the most underrated lifts for sprinters. So what it targets is your unilateral drive. This is exactly what you use every single stride. Your glute and quad timing and balance. It also helps improve your coordination under load because too many athletes can squat the house, but their step up is shaky, right? So if your hips shift or your knees cave in, this is your go-to sprinting exercise. This will help you fix the power leakage in your sprinting form. So here's a programming tip. Use 12 to 18-inch box squats. You can drive this with control and aim for 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps per leg. The goal here is to start lighter and then build up from there. The next exercise is your single leg squats. Not your Bulgarian split squats, but just raw unilateral strength. So we've had some guys with single leg squats over 400 pounds. And also those same guys could really fly on the track. But the answer is because one leg at a time will help you build stability, power, and mobility without loading the spine. So here's what it targets. It's your glutes, hamstrings, and core, and all the stabilizers around your hip. This will help you improve your posture, your stiffness, and max velocity. So here's how you train it. 2 times a week is really going to be your heavy day. So focus on 4 sets of 5 reps per leg. For your speed day, let's focus on control in this movement for 3 sets of 8 reps, slow eccentrics or just tempo reps. Remember, that is your speed day. And then exercise number 5 is your glute ham isometrics. And this is really a sneaky one because glute ham isometric holds are one of the key fundamental exercises to help build your hamstrings. Because most sprinters train their hamstrings like bodybuilders, but sprinters, we need hamstrings that hold tension, not just flex. So this isometric variation helps mimic max velocity posture. It trains the control of your foot strike position, which will ultimately improve your stride frequency and also your posture under fatigue. So this is how you program it. 2 to 3 sets of 20 to 30-second holds. You can progress this by adding dumbbells or even bringing in banded tension. You will feel your hamstrings lighten up, but you will also run smoother. So why this works, right? Power cleans for raw, explosive rate of force development. Back squats for pushing power and trunk stability. Step ups for unilateral force and coordination. And single leg squats for hip strength and posture. Glute hamstring holds for hamstring stiffness and maximum speed. You're missing out anywhere between 10 to 20% of your potential. And then here goes the final thing that you can do to get faster. Because you train to get faster, not just stronger. So your lifts should serve your speed. So if you found this video helpful, drop a comment if you got any questions. And if you want a full sprinting, lifting blueprint, click the link in the video and join my free community of all sprinters working together for free called Sprint University. And if you want one-to-one help with guaranteed improvement after 6 months of training, you can book a call with me and my team with the second link and see if there's any possibility that you will be accepted into our one-on-one training program. If you found this video helpful, leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.